check.
We're good.
Sweat Equity Podcast. I've got a dog to my left, Joker's on my right. Sweat Equity Podcast and streaming show Pragmatic Entrepreneurial Advice with Dick Jokes.
Woo!
Coming at you with that hashtag girthy ROI, hashtag 69B2B, hashtag Sweat Equity. Hit us up on Sweat Equity Pod. You can ask us any question. You'll probably get it answered on air. If you go to Apple Podcasts, give us that 5-star review, rate, review, share with someone. We're sponsored by, this episode sponsored by Grasshopper. Try grasshopper.com/sweat. Get you that hookup on that business phone line. Don't do a Google Voice. You sound like a jabroni when people are calling in. Grasshopper, that's trygrasshopper.com/sweat. If you don't put in trygrasshopper.com/sweat, you don't get that hookup of $50 off. FreshBooks, go freshbooks.com/sweat. Look, you got to do your invoices. You got a business, you got a service, you got a brand. A lot of people don't have companies, they have brands now. It's intangible. Everybody's a professional service now. So you need to have an invoicing app to do the dirty work for you. Go freshbooks.com/sweat. Get you the hookup. That hooks us up on this show too. All these promo codes. And then Warby Parker, get your prescription glasses for $95. Don't get ripped off. Just because one Italian company owns the whole marketplace,
Mamma mia,
doesn't mean you have to get ripped off by your own prescription sunglasses, eyeglasswear. WarbyParkerTrial.com/sweat. That gets you 5 pairs to try on. If I can find a pair of glasses for my fat head that work,
they have a great equine glasses section.
My horse head, it works. John Elway and I, we can find glasses on Warby Parker. We go to WarbyParkerTrial.com/sweat, like he sweat. And then, as always, let's jump into it, Eric Regiger.
Okay.
What about my sweat equity? Sweat equity. Sweat equity. My sweat equity.
Good.
My sweat equity. What about my sweat equity?
This dog's gonna be a problem.
We are in the
he's
makeshift
fired up.
stopgap studio. This is the Sweat Lodge North, I would call it.
Bitch, he's like kicking the camera tripods.
So we're in between studios. That is mainly the reason we haven't done a lot of episodes lately. I was thinking about it. We did 2 episodes a week for pretty much at least a year straight.
Oh yeah, easily
If not
a year
2. And then I was like, man, I would get bummed, and I'd be like, all right, I'll record a solo one. And then every time I'd sit down to do it, I feel like a turd.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, all right, I'm going to go do 5 other things, and
Right.
then I'm going to come back to this, and then I would never do it.
Nobody wants to hear just me.
I don't know. There's something I have to get drunk by myself, and I don't really want to do that.
Yeah, that could lead to some issues.
Yeah.
You don't want to. You need somebody else.
Why are you drinking by yourself? I am doing my own podcast to no one.
I'm a podcaster now.
And then my place looks like garbage still because our studio, we basically had to split we basically had a divorce almost. We had to split all our equipment just so it's not everywhere over here and everywhere at my place.
Yeah.
And so my place still looks like a meth head lives there a little bit.
Okay.
As I have everything in buckets, still trying to organize it, but it's like
Buckets and piles.
I can't take a whole day and do it. I don't have enough time to do that.
You just got to do little tiny bits.
Right. So it's all left out. So if you walk in, it's like, you okay?
I'm working on all of it.
Right. I might as well have a tinfoil hat. Shout out to Sam Tripoli, Tinfoil Hat
Hey,
Podcast. Yeah. And you're looking very scrumptious.
I feel delicious.
If you're watching us on YouTube, Facebook Live, we should be in 1080p now.
I don't know. How's my
Maybe we're on
pepperonis
Vimeo
looking?
too. Are we on all 3? Are we doing?
I have no clue, man.
Do you want me to check?
No, we're good. Hey, we're on Facebook Live.
Okay.
Okay, that's what it says. It's all red. All the buttons are red. It's acting like it's doing it.
And I'm just mad at your pizza costume because you got the $5 pizza slice. The one with the tiny,
I don't have any crust.
The tiny
really.
crust. It's not long New York slice.
Yeah, this is a frozen pizza.
Like you can tell because the pepperoni. There's 3 pepperonis that take up the majority of the slice. You know, everybody's been there where you're broke and you're like, well, I guess I could eat the Red Baron pizza for like $6, but Walmart's got their own brand of pizza that's like
$2,
$2.50, and that is like diarrhea for sure.
Yeah, you heat it up though. It's like
But
warm diarrhea.
You do it, yeah. Yeah. It's almost pizza.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
almost food.
I got this because my wife and daughter are going to be Domino's delivery drivers for Halloween.
Yeah.
So I'm on brand.
Well, not really. You need that thick crust, dog.
Well, yeah.
And you need like a low self-esteem. Have you seen the Domino's
I'm there.
commercials? Like, you know, I was using this in a meeting the other day about like I was working on a client that I guess they were kind of dog shit before we took over to help them out, and there's a new CEO and stuff, and they have an image problem where they're at, and I was like, so are we going hardcore Domino's where we get commercials and go, hey, we were really shitty before.
Yeah, I love
like
that.
how self-effacing are we getting?
That got me back to Domino's. I was
It
like, you
kind
know
of did
what?
too. I wonder how successful that campaign
Oh,
is.
it had to have been big because I mean, like that's what we order now. I mean, it's all kind of the same, you know.
Let's
Although-
rank them. I don't know if we done this. I do this in real life. I ask people to rank white trash pizzas. So you got Papa John's, Pizza Hut, Domino's.
Yeah.
Hungry Howie's is to the
Yeah.
side.
Domino's, Pizza Hut, Papa John's can.
Wow. You
Dude, Papa
totally
John's-
fucked that up.
No, bro.
Papa
John,
John's
they
number
don't-
one.
No, they don't get my money.
At a white trash pizza, Papa John's number one, and they get my money because of racial stuff. No,
No, they
Papa
got
John's-
that old grandma as a CEO. I know it's a man, but
Paula
he acts
Deen?
like he acts like an old lady. Just
he's not there anymore.
Yeah, but he did.
His
he
PR
was,
person snitched on him. You know that, right?
right? Like what? Sexual
He was
misconduct?
no. He was paraphrasing something the colonel said, KFC colonel said, with an N-bomb in it, on a meeting on like a phone call,
Oh,
and then said, but he's paraphrasing. It wasn't. He was like he's quoting the colonel.
I got it
who
right.
apparently was racist or something.
yeah.
Shocker, and like the person that's supposed to kind of protect him, the publicist or PR person, dropped a dime on him, dude.
Good.
That's not good.
That is why not?
That's one of those things where
shit,
you're
man.
like, look, I bet he sucks. I bet he sucks to hang out with. Don't get me wrong.
I said he
looks
sucked
like
before that came
he
out.
looks. I know. I'm saying like I don't think he'd be fun to hang out with. He looks like he puts on eyeliner a little bit.
Right.
That bothers me.
I think he gets a perm.
Right.
Pretty sure.
And does Elon Musk hair, where he's probably bald? Have you seen Elon Musk when he was at PayPal and then now?
Yeah. It's amazing what $1 billion can buy you.
Yeah, he figured it out. How come he can't share that secret or figure that out too for everybody?
Well, he probably got some cutting edge stem cells injected into his noggin.
Yeah, but make it cheaper for us. You know, we're
He's
right there,
working on
man.
it. He's, I mean, you know,
I'm on the precipice, dude.
even if
I'm gonna be like my dad with like I'm gonna have the deep kind of what's it
power
called?
alleys.
Yeah, power alleys. Yeah, and I'm gonna look like I'm gonna have silver white hair like Ashley. What's that guy's name from
Oh,
Eastbound and Down? Will Ferrell's character.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the other dude.
Or the
from
new one.
yeah,
Silly
from-
Baby.
Yeah.
Billy Freeman.
Yes, that one.
My
That's what I
favorite
thought
new
you were talking
character.
about.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know,
From the
even
Righteous
if
Gemstones.
even if we do get like new hair, I'm just gonna end up shaving my head anyways.
Why? Oh, you've been doing it for a while.
Cause I don't like
I
going
think-
to the barber and all that. It's like you gotta sit there and talk to
I
somebody.
like it. I go to a lesbian barber.
Yeah, you go to like a salon.
No, I go to like the most lesbian barbershop of all time.
I didn't know that was a thing.
It's in Ybor City, our little Bourbon Street enclave over there, where we used to be. But it's they give you a beer, one of those places, you know.
Oh, very hip.
I like it. You know, I'm a man of the people.
You
You're
like
just
the
not.
experience.
I like the. I used to say no thank you for the shampoo, and now I go for it because it's kind of like a little head massage.
Treat yourself, man.
Well, I pay for it anyway. I was just paying for it and not getting it.
Oh yeah, Supercuts. I don't even think they have a sink.
It's Fantastic Sam's, not that fantastic.
We can hose you down out back if you want.
But Papa John's, then Domino's, then Pizza Hut.
You know, it's very rare that I'm not drunk or high when I eat
Right.
pizza. So then it all is kind of the same anyways. So like,
Yeah, well, the butter, I don't like buttery crust with Pizza Hut, you know?
I don't know. I like that. I like the.
If you're
the
going to go butter
pan
crust, you
pizza,
just go
it's good.
you go Hungry Howie's and get some Cajun in there too.
Some cutting edge jibber jabber here.
Well, it kind of matters because I did a thing in business school that you had to pick 2 stocks, right? And then I kind of been following them. One was Sirius XM because I looked at it. It was a penny stock, and I was like, well, that's something I could invest in maybe if I kind of do my research, pay attention to it, and that's the one I picked. And you had to pick it at the beginning of the class, like that Saved by the Bell episode.
Right.
Good Morning, Miss Bliss one. Where at the end of the semester, like both of mine did extremely well. Papa John,
Bell, they weren't doing stocks. What were they doing?
yeah, they were. They were doing
they?
potatoes. They were doing commodities.
Oh, okay.
Like
For some reason, I thought it was like an egg.
like trading
watch
places.
an egg or something.
I'm pretty sure it was like potatoes.
I mean, it was a great show.
I think there was an Idaho like joke in there, something about it.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so Papa John's was my other one that I took because both of those things I was like, I know what these things are.
I like these.
It's not Anacott Steel from Wall Street.
I don't know Wall Street like the back of my hand like you do.
That movie?
No.
Well, I just remember Anacott Steel. It's like, come on, man, what the fuck? We gotta sell it. And it's like, you know, they say it a few times.
I
anyway,
don't know.
Well, I just think like the money is to be made in the boring ones that no one knows about. That's kind of my theory.
Okay, yes.
You know, like if you
the
know about
unsexy ones.
right, if there's not a lot of people paying attention to like steel companies and stuff. You know, there's like 100 people that give a shit about it.
I mean,
Maybe 1,000. You know,
maybe.
but Papa John's, every fatty in the United States loves it.
Yeah.
And then they were going international. That's why I picked it.
So, did you pass the class? What'd you get? C+?
Fucking got an A. I crushed it.
Sorry.
I did work at a mutual fund company before I went to, no big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of my bosses won the Nobel Prize for Economics.
You've mentioned it.
Shout out to Eugene Fama. Whoop, whoop. We don't have a soundboard, do we?
We do.
Oh.
You just haven't done anything cool for me to push it.
That's boat horn worthy for sure.
Ah.
So I'm going to put this out to our audience. I need to figure out, I'm working on an email list for this show. I'm trying to scrape all the emails out of my Gmail.
Good luck.
Well, no, you used to be just able to export. Like everybody, you know how it'll predictive, you email with someone like twice and it'll populate, some kind of contact that'll like,
Right.
kind of pre-do it for you,
Yeah.
right?
Like if you go to 2 and you put
Predictive,
the little
that's what I
thingy
was
in there
looking
and you put their first letter in, they might pop up.
Right. And so there used to be a way back in the day. So what I would do for clients like 3 or 4 years ago is I'd go, well, you want to know the uncouth way that MailChimp's not really cool with, but we can do it, is we're going to export all your personal emails into an Excel, and then you just need to sit there for like an hour and just delete people you absolutely do not want on this thing.
Why does MailChimp not like that?
Because there's like spam laws and stuff, and if you get too many pingbacks from that first one, let's say you do it, you have 2,000 emails that's still in the free account, right? And then you don't send out an email saying you're subscribed to this newsletter or whatever it is, this email list, and you get too many that pop back to you.
Right, as in like bad
Or
email
unsubscribe,
addresses.
like the percentage of people that unsubscribe
Okay.
immediately, they'll kill the account.
Man,
So the account I had for our law at sweatequitypod.com, that got killed because that happened to us.
I know.
So yeah, we need to use like our boy Joseph's email or something.
Listen, man, I need your email, man.
So at any rate, you used to be able to export it. Now there's a lot of Chrome extensions that claim to do it. I don't really trust them because I feel like I don't want to give away that information necessarily to like an app if I don't have to. If there's a way to do it
Yeah, they're
without
probably
having
using
to
that
use a
as,
third party, that's what I want to figure out.
yeah, they're probably using it like, yeah, sure, we'll help you with that, and then they take everything you got and add it to their giant list.
Because Google now has its own product called Google Contacts. So they want you to manually put people in like your Rolodex,
Ugh.
their product, Google Contacts. So you can export those, but you can't do it old school style where you just be able to like, put it out to a CSV file.
You can't go from your Gmail to Google Contacts. You got to put them in manually.
I think so. Or do you have to do it like,
No way.
yeah?
Google doesn't have that locked down to easily transition.
What do you mean?
Like to pull your contacts from Gmail and put them into Google Contacts, wouldn't it? I mean, how is that not just like automatically populated by Google?
That's what it used to do, and now it doesn't. Now you have to put it in as a contact. Like you have to
What?
click something as you go, right? If
Is that like a privacy law thing?
probably.
Oh.
I mean, this stuff's gonna get cracked down. Like for Facebook ads, I'm running a campaign for someone, or last week I was running a campaign for someone, and I had to verify my ID. The picture I scanned from my phone using the Adobe Scan app.
It was just your dick.
Well, yeah, and then I put a quarter next to it for scale. Right. But what's it called? Or a dime. And what's it called? It was like, we can't accept your driver's license. First off, I have to submit my driver's license, which is weird.
Yeah.
Now, after we're done here, I have to go to a friend of the program, David Carter's office, because I got to get him to be a notary for Facebook that says I am who I am. I have to get him to stamp that.
Oh, God.
And then submit it.
Wow.
And I was like, wow, that's interesting. And it's a pain in the ass. It's an errand I don't want to run, but it's only like 5 minutes out of my way. But it's interesting because they're really trying to figure out a measurement way, because like ads are tough now to put out there because anything's getting flagged that's even remotely near housing, employment, or
Politics.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Well, I mean, you saw Twitter. They got rid of all political advertising altogether. No more.
Wow.
Yesterday.
Yeah, but I think Twitter's it's almost dead.
I mean, yeah. I don't know.
30% of the users aren't even real. Something nutty like that. Like something crazy. And then like 2% of the 2% of the people control 98% of the discussion or something crazy like that.
Well, I believe it. I mean, you know.
So
Kim Kardashian.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, I get it on. It's a leader follower kind of thing, and it had a bigger like Facebook, as Jack Dorsey said, it's the conversation of people you already know. Twitter's supposed to be the conversation of people that you don't know.
Yeah.
So that's why it's follower and leader kind of thing. I think.
It's less of a conversation, more declarations.
Right. Well, you hit reply to people that will never reply back to you because they're famous.
Right. We talk on Twitter.
But it's interesting that I think Twitter still allows porn though, which is
their saving grace.
And then Instagram's like, if you show a nip, you're out.
Yeah.
What are they doing? I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's weird times with advertising online, and Google also has cracked down too. I've noticed when I'm doing campaigns, they're like, the landing page you're sending this to, it'll most of the time be an error that's wrong because it's just a bot on their end. It'll be like the language on this landing page isn't cool.
Really?
Yeah. So I had a couple law firms the last couple months doing their ad campaigns, right? And it'll be like, you can't send anybody to this landing page because it talks about, juvenile, arrests or something like that.
Huh. See, yeah, we...
Or pornography arrests or something like that, right?
Oh, okay.
And it's like, well, no. And then I had to resubmit it to go, no, I have to appeal those.
Yeah.
No, these are legit. They're fine.
Oh, it's weird. I mean, it's weird that you were saying about Facebook and all the, ID and stuff that they have. Because on the heels of the Twitter thing, like Zuckerberg came out and was like, no, I think we still need to sell political advertising and all this stuff, and was like really still pushing it. But like,
yeah, it's a big part of their ad money.
Well, for sure. I'm just saying, like, they do like some due diligence.
Not really.
Well, if you want to go, like, if you have a Facebook page and you want to do like political advertising, there's like extra steps you got to take.
Now you
ID.
do. But that last election was fucking crazy.
Well, yeah.
The presidential election,
right.
I should say.
And that's because of that.
And what they were doing was they would take over they'd either buy out pages. This is what the Russian troll farms and all that shit were doing.
Mm-hmm.
Which is really interesting because they would take like a page that already existed. It'd be like, all they were doing is ripping like World Star Hip Hop videos, right?
Right.
And it'd be like funny videos, or something like that. And then they'd change the name of the page. I don't know how they do that because you have to get accepted for that if you change the page name.
Yeah.
And then it'd be like Black Lives Matter. And then they would show all these like crazy, the statistics of cops shooting black people it wasn't a big jump. We were just getting more of that fed to us.
Right.
And so the theory is that the Russian kind of stuff where they were doing this with Facebook ads and shit, getting it out there, is just to create fervor, just to create like split.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. I mean, yeah.
Isn't that fucking
It's
just
fucking
demonic?
crazy.
Isn't
Yeah.
that just
yeah. Oh no, they're doing it
That's
in
like the Joker.
they're doing it in like African countries now. Like I just saw something. They're trying like they have a new disinformation
Well,
campaign.
good. I gave $1,000 to a guy over there, man.
Yeah, there's a Nigeria prince with a check with my name on it, waiting on it.
And there's a thing with the Nigerian guys are the best scammers somehow. I forget what that is. Like, there's some reason they're really good at it.
Did I ever tell you
Online.
how my wife Nikki sent a laptop computer
No.
to Africa?
No.
Oh yeah,
Really?
it was like $100 to ship it. This was right when we first started dating. I was
Oh my
like,
God.
Okay, and yeah, she didn't get paid.
No?
No,
How come you didn't tell me this earlier? I would have made fun of her a lot.
I just remembered it.
What kind of laptop are we talking? An Acer? Or
Oh,
are we
it was
talking
an
like
old piece of junk.
Okay. Well, good chance. There's a good chance that thing would have just hit the garbage anyway.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But the funny, we still had to pay to ship it. Is what's hilarious.
And y'all were first starting dating, so you're like, oh, that's very sweet of
Okay,
you.
Yeah. Wow. All the way to
Whatever doesn't
Africa,
negate me
huh?
getting laid.
Yeah. Sure, Africa. That's a good idea. I
Wow,
like
babe,
it.
you're
Yeah.
really sympathetic.
I think they're gonna pay. Yeah.
Oh, was it a scam?
Yeah.
They would ask for laptops and they would give you money
Dude,
later.
I think she sold it on eBay or something. I don't remember.
Oh, okay, that's different.
But
If it was straight up like soliciting
I
email,
don't remember.
you can get ripped
It
off.
might have
on
been
eBay.
Craigslist.
eBay used to be crazy too because I was telling you the other month I was like having trouble like selling shit on eBay because they'd be like, "Oh, cool, we're gonna hold on to this for 30 days because you haven't
Right.
been on eBay 90. You haven't sold anything in 90 days." I was like, I'm trying to be less wasteful and not just throw some shit in the trash. That even if it's like $5, I'd rather just try to sell it
Yeah.
and just I don't know. I'd rather it not just fucking go recycling.
Yeah. No, I get that.
Like old routers and shit. You
yeah,
know?
for sure. Yeah. I feel bad if I'm
just-
throwing away things
yeah,
that
karma-wise.
still have like material value. You know.
Yeah, once like that John Oliver thing like 3 years ago where he was like Americans waste on average something like 30%, 35% of the food they buy.
Oh yeah.
So, it might be higher than that. I don't know, but it made me think about waste just in general and like not trying to do that, trying to be as hippie with it without being a pack rat.
Right.
It's a tough line.
Yeah.
And
I
right
know.
now I look like I could be in Hoarders.
Yeah, but you're in an apartment. So
Right.
Like, a lot of that stuff's different.
Yeah, but it's one bedroom, 2 dogs, and half the time 2 babies. So it's,
Dude, yeah.
so Wednesday nights like
biohazard.
sweep everything up, shove it in one of the closets. Yeah, you know how it goes. So that I'm putting it out to everybody. If anybody knows how to do that, I feel like our friend of the program, Alex Abell, now in Knoxville, Tennessee. Shout out. He's gonna come on the podcast soon. Been bummed out. It bums me out. I was talking to him via text. He's been kind of down the dumps, and I'm like, that's the whole thing you did lunch pool for, was to like combat this, you know. So I think that's
Well,
just
he's
that
in
thing.
a new place. you
Yeah, and
know,
he's not doing like a normal day job, and I hope he doesn't mind us talking about him. I'm not saying anything out of line.
It's
I
fine.
don't think.
It's not like we're live or anything.
Whatever. He's probably watching like, fuck you guys.
Neither
Oh yeah,
one
we're
of us has
live.
Facebook
If
pulled up.
anybody wants to ask a question live, I want to see if we can answer some stuff. But let me see here. I'm bringing it up.
It's getting warm in here. My cheese is starting to melt. Oof.
Man, I look like a fathead on this thing. So anything you got going on your life?
Oh man.
How's your TC Tuggers? How's your vasectomy stuff?
Good. Good. No babies.
No babies, right?
It took.
It took.
Yeah.
Let's think about that.
It's
the other
all
day.
worth it. Yeah. You know, the longer you go along, the less you'll probably want to get a vasectomy. Don't
What?
you think?
The what?
longer time progresses, you'll probably double think this vasectomy idea, don't you?
No, I'm gonna get it. It's more like just I got to schedule it out correctly because when I tried to do it, I had to like get my parents involved, and I was like, man, I didn't want to tell them about this, and like I was like, you got to pick up the kids because I can't pick up anything over whatever amount of poundage.
Nah.
Well, I didn't trust your recovery on it,
That's true, I
skipping
did.
out and like
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
having maritals
yeah.
way too soon.
Yeah.
And
Style
so
points.
you would style points are cool. When are we getting that doctor on here, by the way?
Oh, I don't know. I lost contact.
You guys don't you guys don't text about your penis all the time?
I keep sending him pictures. He
Hey,
doesn't
remember
respond.
this? Just show him the underneath.
Hey, it's Eric Rediger, and then I just
Remember my
picture balls.
undercarriage? Yeah.
Do you remember me?
So I was saying like I didn't trust your recovery, and then I wanted, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna really try to just take a vacation day or two and veg out and
Well, yeah.
watch TV or something, because I don't do that pretty much ever now.
Yeah, but like, I'm just
I'll
saying
probably
you
be
probably
bored.
won't.
Right. I'll do some light work. I'll do some writing. or
No, I'm
something.
saying you won't ever do it.
Oh no, I'm gonna do it. I don't like having the egg beater clock in my head when things are getting sexy.
Oh,
You know that white clock, the little.
Oh, I
tick,
know
tick,
what an
tick,
egg
tick, tick.
beater clock means, but
I don't know if that
what's
was a thing or
what are you
not.
timing?
Just when you're doing stuff and you don't want to you're like.
Oh, you're saying
Uh,
you want to pull out.
Of course, I use protection and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
I hope my family's listening to this. So, yeah. Where do we go from here? I had some other stuff. I'm trying to figure out how much time we got.
Yeah, about 10 minutes, not even.
So you don't have
7
anything
minutes.
you're trying to hire. That's interesting.
Oh yeah, it's interesting. Craigslist has been the place to go.
Craigslist?
Yeah.
Why not Indeed, ZipRecruiter, LinkedIn? It's a white collar job, right? Or temp agency.
Yeah,
You need a receptionist at the dental practice.
yeah. We
Shout out to
talked
Forest Hills Dental.
We talked to a temp agency.
No bueno.
Nikki decided that she wanted to do Craigslist.
Your wife, the dentist.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And I mean, it's getting a lot of responses. I haven't met anybody, so I don't know if it's a good quality candidates. But
I'm glad we threw this out there because I do have some kind of pragmatic advice for this. Hiring is really tough, right? Because ZipRecruiter is a great thing when you go, oh, cool. It'll list me on all these things, right?
right,
The problem is you get too many resumes, and you almost it's almost a pick six because you're like, I should have just done this at all because you don't want to read all these resumes.
yeah,
Right, and it's not really resumes are a bad representation of someone.
I know.
It doesn't really tell you much,
Yeah.
like because for especially a job like this, it's way more about personality.
Oh, for sure.
And
It's
like,
all
just,
personality.
right? And like, is this person going to be in her phone or his phone the whole time?
Yeah.
Like, is this person affable? Are they present?
Right.
How bad? Like, if you can figure out how bad do they need the job?
Yeah.
Like some people, that's what you want. You want someone that needs it.
You think so? I was
Sure.
going to say the other thing. I don't want somebody that's could or could not take it.
What do you mean?
I mean, if they're in a good spot, I'm saying like if they have a job and they're doing a good job somewhere else,
No,
and
that's
they
what I'm
wanna
saying.
come here,
2 jobs, yeah.
then that's a good thing. But if
we're-
they're desperate for a job, it's like why don't you have
We're
a
in our
job
mid
now?
30s. I think everybody younger than us has a few jobs going. Well, we do too, but everybody younger than us has it's a gig economy. I feel like everybody's got 4 jobs or something.
Yeah.
Or you're a receptionist at a dental practice by day, Instagram
Crime
influencer
fighter
by
at
night.
night.
Yeah. A crime fighting Instagram influencer. Ooh.
Yeah.
Like
Go
you're
fight the
doing
Instagram people.
you're doing like Chris Hansen shit. I'm just coming
Why
out of
don't
the
you take a
shower. Why don't you have a seat? Yeah, I get a justice boner for that show. Probably shouldn't say that about that show, but
Yep.
I would say here's what we should do. Right, the hard part, the thing that sucks with hiring is you got to figure out what that cost is. No one knows it for leads, for new
Yeah.
clients or new patients or new customers. They sure shit don't. Most people don't know it about what it costs to actually hire someone. A bad hire is negative 298% return on investment.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
that's why it's like people and people do it last second, right? I think y'all had a different situation, but
Yeah. She's retiring,
right.
so we have time.
Right, so that's good. That's the thing where you're not. But a lot of people scramble to find someone to fill something, and then they get either just a bad hire because they never thought it beforehand.
Yeah.
You knew this lady was going to retire at some point, so
Yeah.
it's kind of been in your head, even if you haven't formally kind of put it down on paper. But I think about that all the time because think about places you've worked and you're like, they won't fire someone. You're like, why don't they just fire this person you work with?
They need them to come in and do a shitty job tomorrow.
We just need a body in here.
Yeah.
You know? And they did it poorly up front because it's all planning, you know?
Yeah.
And so my thing with that is, here's what you can do is to weed out that ZipRecruiter thing. I think ZipRecruiter's good. I think put a broad casting net out there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fling it out there. Get your Salt Life t-shirt on. Get your Jimmy Buffett blaring and throw out that big bait net, right?
Okay.
So ZipRecruiter's huge funnel. It's going to put you on every job hiring site, Indeed and all that stuff. LinkedIn.
Career Builder, all that?
Yeah, Monster,
Okay.
if that's still around. Monster's
is.
Ball, the movie with Halle Berry. Make me feel good!
Yeah.
Yeah,
Basketball.
that's where I
is
stopped
a
the movie. And so Eileen Warrose for Monster.
Mornos.
Yeah, that's what I meant. And so with what you got to do is put a form on your website that filters them out. Conditional logic form. I like Cognito Forms as the cheapest kind of good form app.
Mm-hmm.
Not hard, but
Newsflash, asshole!
make a decision tree. What do you do to weed out a bunch of jabronis? Do you have
Puzzles and quizzes.
and you may want to figure out what you
Maze they
can
gotta
ask
do.
and what you can't ask because there's some you need qualifying questions to weed out a lot of people, right?
Yeah.
So if yours is like, do you have have you committed a federal crime or something like that?
Right.
A felony is
Can
what I
you
meant.
dunk a basketball?
Yeah, that one's gonna be tough because that could be discrimination. But
You just made it about that, not me.
no, can you put a ruler between your thumb and pinky? Good. We need a basketball team. We need a ringer.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like put a form on your site that is have them fill it out, but you need weed out questions in that form.
Yeah.
So you make pages, right, to weed out the jabronis.
Yeah. But what questions are you asking there? Like, it'll be so obvious.
Well, I mean, how many people have you gotten that are clearly not qualified? Like you can figure it out.
Not that many, really.
Oh. Well, then there's personality tests. We took the advanced, the APQ. There's free versions that are similar to that.
Mm-hmm.
That you can kind of put out there and go, because that APQ test, it would tell us if we loved administrative and clerical. That's what you want out of someone, right?
I
You
know.
want someone that loves small wins, checking off little tasks all
Yep.
day, and that's going to be tough. It's going to be tough to figure out if that is the proclivity
Yeah.
for them, their work ethic. You
Yeah.
know.
It's true.
And then you got to, and then what every employer tries to do is figure out, they're in that sweet spot where they're not too old, not too young.
Uh-huh.
They're not going to leave immediately. They're
Right.
not too overqualified.
Yep.
They're not too underqualified. And you got to kind of figure it out by deductive logic, you know, and hope when you interview them, they pretty much blurt it out. So because you can't legally ask.
Ask what?
Like, I don't think you can ask like someone's age or anything.
Oh, that's all right. I can guess ages.
You can figure it out, but I'm saying like stuff like that. Like, there's a lot of shit you really can't ask.
I know.
And people don't know it.
I know. And now
Well-
I'm freaking out because I don't know, like Nikki alone might be asking inappropriate questions. Don't even talk to these people.
We'll expand on this next episode because I got a funny story about it.
Okay.
Alrighty.
What about my
All right.
sweat equity?
Sue-woo!
Sweat equity.
SweatEquityPod.com.
Sweat equity. My sweat equity. My sweat equity. What about my sweat equity?